My name is Rob Lambert. I'm the 2016 Shore Scripts TV pilot first place winner, which is a huge honor and a huge surprise. I submitted it, and then a few months go by, you hear you're in the quarterfinals, you sort of look it up, you're like, oh, this is like a pretty big deal. And then you look up the judges and you see kind of what is offered if you place pretty high. And I immediately, I just crossed my fingers, just hoping it, I got, somewhat close, got into the finals, and then shockingly enough, took first. And so it was not totally unexpected, but very much appreciated, and it was really nice to get validation and about your work, and getting the right validation, people who really know screenwriting, scripts, pilots. Briefly about the project, Los NINOS Sicarios, it roughly translates to child hitmen, teen assassins, little assassin. It's about Mexican-American boys who grow up in the border towns along mainly Texas, but New Mexico, Arizona, San Diego, who are basically recruited to become assassins for the drug cartels in the area. So I wanted to do a feature film, and then I talked with a writer friend of mine. He's like, you should do a short film. You should do a proof of concept first, do a day in the life of what these kids go through. I was kicking around different ideas, and the day in the life thing stuck with me, and I thought, all right, I'll do a short film about the day in the life. And I did the short film, and you can see it here. Wait, here. You can see it here. About that time, I started thinking there's more to this story than just an hour and a half's worth. I mean, you could certainly do an hour and a half. You could do a feature film version of these kids, and it would be awesome. But there's so much more. There's so many layers to this. There's so much great programming on, Netflix, Amazon, that there's ways to kind of tell volume stories now. A lot of the ideas I had been working on as a feature, I sort of implemented into the pilot. So when I made a decision, I'm writing a pilot, I want to do TV with this, I'd say it probably took like 6 months, to really get it where I liked it. It is really tough to get anything read. So to have something like, what David Beasley is doing with Shore Scripts is just, it gives writers a real chance to get something really read. If you're writing a script or a TV pilot, I would get it to Shore Scripts. I would tweak it and tweeze it until you get it right where you want it, and I would try to get it in front of, send it in, because, I think there's 35 judges, something like that. It could be more. On top of it, if you land in the top 5, they have this great list of contacts. They have production companies, they have managers, they have agents. It's really cool to use Shore Scripts as a way to say, hey, this will sell, my script will sell, and this is proof why. And this amount of people liked it, get it, and want to see the show or the movie made. The goals I have for the project, make it a series, make it a memorable series. I mean, that's my goal for this project. Bring this story to life. There are a lot of cartel shows right now and different things dealing with it. It's a hot topic, but I think this is a different take on it, and I want to be the one to tell that story. What do you enjoy most about writing? Finishing the script. That's my favorite part about writing. Which it's never finished, is it? If you're gonna work on it, if you're gonna write a script or write a pilot, or you have a project you wanna put together, it's gotta be something that you are interested in before you think it's a project. But if a story or an idea hits me and it's like, oh, this is cool, and I can sort of sit there and like think about it in my mind before thinking about, oh, is an agent gonna like this? Do you think, would a network buy it? Would you know, are people gonna think this is cool? I think you have to like it first, and a lot of times you'll write things because you're you know, you want to find out what's hot, or what other people are going to think a good writer is supposed to write about. For me, in this project, the story of the subject was more interesting than me thinking about it as a big film first. I mean, if every story could be like that, and that could be your inspiration, I don't think you know, you can read Save the Cat and take screenwriting classes and figure out how to make things look like a script, but it's not something that you're like 100% like in love with before you think of it as a script, then I think it's probably a good sign that it's maybe not worth putting years of your life into. I want to thank David Beasley, the judges at Shore Scripts, for reading Los Ninos Sicarios and getting it, and really, you know, basically voting for the script and you know, elevating it so that I can get the story out there, the script out there, and get the show made.